Yo, what is up YouTube? And today this video is going to be about what I've just seen quite a few other YouTubers post about. I'm not totally sure if it's true, but from what I've seen they have said that they've seen it posted something on a Call of Duty website like Charlie Intel or something like that. And this is microtransaction matchmaking. And basically what that means is they're going to be giving people who buy DLC guns, buy supply drops, or put any form of money into the game, they're going to be giving them worse lobbies and crap people to play against. So in turn, that actually makes the game more fun for them. So they actually think at the end of it, yeah, this gun is really good. I will now buy more supply drops and get the best guns. When in fact, all they're doing is matching them with horrendous people to make them feel like they're a lot better. And that is absolutely the stupidest idea. I hope it's not true. I really do hope, from the bottom of my heart, I hope this is not true. Because this could be the worst step for, I forget who makes these games, Activision or Infinity Ward or whatever. This could be the worst thing they've done. Like, another thing I'm going to touch on also is supply drops later on. But honestly, if they do this, they will ruin it. And it will ruin the YouTube side of it, because people, these top YouTubers will be paying. They can afford to put more money in the game, right? They put more money in the game, they get worse lobbies. The worse lobbies they get, the better the gameplays they get, and in turn that benefits them. But it doesn't actually benefit anybody who can't put hundreds of pounds into the game. So I think that's going to ruin it. And also another thing that I think will ruin it is the fact that people can put money into the game and this is my problem with putting money into the game and benefiting. It seems to be always the bad players. Like they're not good players, but they actually have more money than other people, which in turn makes them better players because they've got the better guns, which is something they do wrong. The one thing I thought they did right with this game, with Infinite, was make the guns available to everybody as unlocked. Why don't they do that? In fact, I know why they do that. I know why they don't do that. It's because they want you to put more money in the game. And I'll admit, I'll probably put £20 into Black Ops 3. I've never put £1 into this. But I put £20 into Black Ops 3 because I want a DF4. And that's it. That's all I've put. But you get these kids and they're putting hundreds of pounds in and getting nothing. And it's just, oh, they're just benefiting so much from it. And like White Boy, I watched, this is a video I got from White Boy. He said in his video, are we playing Call of Duty or is Call of Duty playing us? Which is right, because they are. They're playing all these dumb people that put money into the game, which is absolutely ridiculous. Why would you do it? In fact, it's stupid to say why would you do it. I know why they do it, to win. But it rewards. It kind of reminds me of death streaks, you know. Rewarding bad players with benefits. Why should the bad people get the benefits? And why should the good people? I mean, I'd like to think to myself as a pretty good player. You know, I'm a 3 KD on this, and you know, I know what I'm doing, right? And you get people. I never get any DLC weapons or supply weapons. I've got a couple. I've got 1 or 2 decent ones, and then I see these other guys that are like first prestige. They've barely played the game, and they've got the Ripper, all the good. The final wrecked.
Oh my God, how
yeah, I'm thinking to myself, well, why don't I get any of these? I've put more time into the game. I'm definitely more dedicated to the game. It's just wrong. And that leads back to the microtransaction matchmaking. Why should somebody who's put more money in the game, you know... Personally, actually, I don't think anybody should be put into shitty lobbies as set. I don't think that public matches should be skill-based matchmaking, purely based on the fact public matches are for fun. If I wanted to play against good people, and I do like playing competitive, as you know, on Modern Warfare Remastered. If I wanted to play people who were as good as me or better, I would play competitive. I come on pubs because I'm 99% sure that I'm better than most of the people on pubs to have fun, to get a lot of kills. And why should I have to You know, I don't understand why people put. Why would you put money in the game to get bad people when you, why don't you just get better at pubs? If you ask me, that's just something I think anyway. Honestly, I think it is the stupidest idea I've ever seen. And if they're doing it, if they do it, they will ruin the game. And the other thing I wanted to touch on was the supply drops. This is a what's the correct word? A sore moment for all the Call of Duty fans now, after them saying, because I know the Activision or whoever made the game put a statement out saying there'll only be cosmetic on release date. So that tells me that, yeah, they'll do cosmetic on release date, but does that mean they're going to do it later on? Does that mean they're going to put supply drop weapons in after? Which I know they will, because and that's what ruins it. I mean, I know I'm using them in this game, but if I've got them and everybody else is using them, why would I use a standard gun? Please, somebody tell me why I'd use a standard gun if that guy's got a turbocharged MV4 or a really powerful raw or whatever. Why wouldn't I use my weapons? It's stupid. I wish we could just have base guns and I'd still do the same as I do now, because, you know, I know what I'm doing. But why can't we just have all these crazy variants? And one problem in this game alone is shotguns. Please never do this with shotguns again. I don't know what they are, the M20, whatever, but they're ridiculous. Please sort them, and that's why I hate supply drops and things like that, because you can only get stuff like that in supply drops. But what they did do right with this game was unlocks, and you can unlock certain weapons. But I think you should have been able to unlock all of them, so you'd have to get so many, like 525 kill streaks to get the actual nuke variant of the gun. That'd be better. But I know they want to earn money, and you know, and it's a scandal. We pay how much? 40, 50 pounds, which is about $60, $65, and that's what everybody else pays. And how many people play Call of Duty in the world, and how many sales do they get, and then they still want more money off us? It's absolutely disgusting. How can they turn around and say, yeah, we want more money, you know, we want you to do this, pay this, and the season pass? No way, no chance of that. So it's about £95 plus the season pass. I haven't bought a season pass, a map pack for, I'm not sure the last game I had a season pass on. I think I had the season pass on Black Ops 3, and I downloaded one lot of maps, just based on how crap the selection of maps is on, you know, the updates, on the season pass updates. Fuck that. I am not buying that again. That is the biggest waste of money. I don't. It's basically what it is. It's Call of Duty being greedy, and it's ridiculous because they're actually driving the fans away. This is what I don't understand. They're actually killing all the original fans off. They might have gained a few people who like exosuits and that, but how many people have they killed off this franchise? How many sales was this down from the last COD, this Infinite? That's why they introduced Modern Warfare Remastered to this game, because they knew the sales would be shite for Infinite Warfare, and that's exactly what they knew. They also knew that the sales would be terrible for this game, and I'm not saying this game is the worst game in the world, because in my opinion it's not. It's definitely not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. I mean, I do enjoy EXO games. I won't lie, I enjoy them. I wouldn't say I like them as much as I like Boots. As you know, I started on Boots, Black Ops. Well, I didn't start on Black Ops 1, I started COD 2. COD 2, COD 3, you know, I started really early. So it's like, how COD has changed it's enormous. It's massive money making scheme, and it's wrong. And eventually they're going to drive all the fans away. And because if they introduce more things to the fans, gave more rewards, and you know, showed the fans that they care, then the fans would come. They'd be happy to buy things. I'd be happy to put a bit more money in the game if it was a bit more rewarding. But you don't get anything. So I think to myself, well, what's the point? Because I put all this money in and I don't even get anything. So why would I put all that money in to get nothing? Please, Infinity Ward or Activision, whoever makes the CODs, I know it's different CODs for each one, whoever makes them, please tell me, why would I put all that money into the game to then find out I've gained nothing? If there was some way, I don't even want them in the game. I don't want them in World War II. I just want, basic guns and gunfights, and no stupid shit like spider. I know there's not going to be in it, but things that ruin this game: spider grenades, black hole grenades. It's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Why the fucking hell would they introduce that crap to the game? That is an absolute, it's the stupidest idea I've ever seen. So that's my opinion on these micro. I think it's a load of shit, and I think if they introduce it, they're going to drive even more fans away. So if anybody, by chance, from the creators of COD ever stumbles across this video, oh God, please do not do it. You will. It'll be the fall of Call of Duty, because everybody is relying on boots bringing it back, and hopefully it can bring a bit of fire back into the game. But if they do that, microtransaction matchmaking, that is the stupidest shit. Supply drops was far enough. DLC guns and things like that was far enough. But getting you into better lobbies, that's... I wouldn't pay £100 if they told me I'd get into better lobbies. And fuck that. Do you want to see this fail? Like, look at this fail. Oh, I got... oh, I was so mad when that happened, you don't even believe. So, that's my rant, and that's my problem with Call of Duty nowadays, and I'm sure I share this opinion with hundreds and millions and thousands of whatever people in this world have this same opinion of me. It's utter bullshit, and they really need to sort this out. But I know they won't listen just based on their making more money from it, which is wrong, because it should be about the fans, not about them making the fucking money. So that's all I've got to say about this stupid story, whatever you want to call it, or stupid news. And it's genuinely pissed me off. So hopefully you, well, I don't know whether you'll enjoy it, but hopefully you enjoyed this little rant, and I will see you guys in the next video.
There was a guy 1 and 20, a guy 1 and 17, and a guy 0 and 21. That was a good lobby.